January 1st, this courtroom was without a judge and it wasn't functioning. And that's a gross disservice to the people of Fort Bend County. The Commissioner's Court in 1983 had the foresight to create an additional place for Precinct 2 because you had the Houston area, Missouri City, Fresno, and Needville and Kilmston all in the same precinct. And so it didn't make any sense in 1983 to have that kind of distance. Doesn't make any sense in 2022. And so Commissioner's Court, and I thank them for the support, Judge, and the commissioners for supporting opening this building again and inviting the community in so they can get their business taken care of in a very efficient manner. The court, we wanted to get a very well qualified person. And so in Texas, justice of the peace do not necessarily have to be a lawyer. In fact, 254 counties, if you look at the number of JPs, very few of them are lawyers. It's a people's court. But if you have an opportunity to get someone who has legal training, and the talent pool is there, why not take advantage of it? And so it was important to me that we had someone who had a law degree, practicing attorney, and someone who lived in this community to serve in this position. He's going to have to make some friends real fast, to stay around a little while. But I think he's shown over the last few years that he has a commitment to public service, and he'll be an excellent judge and an excellent part of his community. So I'm just happy to play that little part, and I'll get out of the way because I really don't like to come to JP Court. Some people leave out this door happy. Some people not so happy, so I just will not take my chances at all. But I know that Cody Moore will do an excellent job, and I'm so happy that we're here today to celebrate his new role in public service. Welcome, Judge.
Thank you, Commissioner. And now I will ask, especially thank you, Mayor Sandra Dorr, for being here, and I will ask you to make some remarks, please.
Thank you, Judge. I just want to say, on behalf of the City of Needville, we are very excited and proud of our Commissioner for appointing Judge Moore for the JP position here every week. A couple times a week, we have people in our office. We need to see the JP. We need to follow this. We need to follow that. We can't help you. So we've got to go to Missouri City. So now, in a couple of weeks, we have our own, and I really appreciate it. Thank you, Commissioner Prestage, very much. Judge, you as well, and the rest of the Commissioner's Court. So with that, I'm going to say welcome to Needville. We're a growing town. I have lived here 69 years, and it's gone from a small town to a hopefully flourishing big city. It is here. We were warned about 10, 12 years ago. It's coming. Well, it's here. And we are trying to get ready. We have infrastructure problems. So hopefully the county will help us with some things. So thank you very much for inviting me here, and good luck, Judge. And welcome to Needville.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Mayor. And you know that we always had this conversation. Cities do their job. I mean, you run the city. And I told you, and I always talk to our mayors. I always say our job is more like a quarterback. Like if you need any help, we are there, and we are there to support. And so we were able to, especially last 2.5, almost 3 years, we were able to work very closely with our cities, numerous cities. And when it comes to growth, if you don't think you don't have a lot of people, it's coming. You know that. And Needville is very popular when you get out of here, and they all wanted to come and live here. And so it is absolutely an honor and privilege to come here. And, obviously this is a beautiful courthouse. And I never even thought there's a courthouse like this existed here. Obviously, I'm not going to that many JP courts either. So this is beautiful courthouse, much bigger than our Justice of the Peace courts, like there. So this is beautiful, and as you know, this is here to serve your community, our community. And so at this time, I will ask the man of the hour, the Justice of the Peace, Precinct 2, Place 2, JP, Michael Cody Moore, come up and make your remarks, please.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the kind words, Commissioner. Thank you, Judge KP, Mayor, Chief Dickerson, and everyone else here for joining us today. I just want to make a few quick remarks. My wife and I, we moved here back in 2003. We saw the countryside, met the people, fell in love with this community, and decided to make it our home. We've lived here ever since, and we just love it. And it's very exciting to get an opportunity to serve back to the community. I'm deeply honored and deeply proud to do such a thing. And we are going to be working diligently to get this office up and running to serve the people of Needville and surrounding communities, and bring them the services that they need, and to let them know that in this court, you're going to get a fair shake. That's my promise to Needville, the surrounding communities. It's my promise to the Commissioner's Court, to Judge KP, leaders of the community. That is my promise to you. And thank you so much for having me. Thank you very much.
We don't expect anything else or anything lower than that, and you're going to be an exceptional judge for this area. And once again, I just wanted to those who are watching and those who are watching and those who are living in this community, and we are here to serve. We are here to make sure your needs are met, and we are public servants. And of course, as you know, public safety is a top priority for our Commissioner's Court. Last couple of weeks ago, Commissioner's Court approved we added almost $18 million to make our law enforcement, EMS, and fire, and also other staffs, their compensation to a fair and equitable level. And so today our officers, our deputies, and others are getting paid. The first check is coming this week, next week, and they will be getting paid better, because it is important to keep good talent, and also it is important to recruit good talent and keep it. And especially, Chief, you know that it's so important to do that, and we are doing it. And so we took care of that part, and absolutely we are investing more in the infrastructure. And we have another development happen in Fort Bend County is we created our economic development department for the county first time, and our economic development director, we just appointed, Commissioner's Court just appointed this Carlos Guzman. Please stand up and say hello. Yeah. And also you will be making a lot of trip to Needville, because this is a happening place. So and you will be coming, and so thank you, sir. And economic development is going to be a top priority moving forward, because more than 60% of Fort Bend landmass is still undeveloped or underdeveloped. And so there's a lot of interest. There's a lot of interest at the corporate level. And so we wanted to make sure we are capturing that part of economic development. And also you heard this, maybe we are going to be investing money into expanding our broadband to the rural areas of Fort Bend County, which is part of maybe in the middle of city of Needville may be okay, but when it comes to surrounding areas, still we have that problem. We understand it. Commissioner's Court is aware of it, and we will be getting into contracts, and you will be seeing that soon. That development is coming, because that's important for all kind of economic development, and also especially our children, and telemedicine, and all those things are these days everybody use internet, and that is also intentionally Commissioner's Court will be investing in that infrastructure development. And once again, thank you for you all being here. At this time, I will ask.